We were excited to play Dundee, but at that point, whoever we got, I mean, there was obviously the possibility of Sheffield or Dundee or even Belfast. The last few times we'd played Belfast, we'd played good hockey against them. I think we played better against Belfast than we did against Dundee this year. So it wasn't like, oh, great, we got Dundee, because Dundee was a good hockey club. They had a goalie that was capable of stealing them a game. They had their top six up front was as good as anybody, and obviously you heard whispers about Rollick possibly being back in the lineup. So we knew it was going to be tough, and it was what a great weekend of hockey it was. I mean, to see the place packed as it was and get the support that we did was fantastic. And a little bit of we got almost the same as last year. We came out flying in 4-0 lead like we did against Nottingham the year before, and they cut it to 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, and then you're like, and I remember, and this is kind of a testament to how far our team had come. I remember getting in the room after that game, and we'd won 4-3, but the guys were dejected. They almost felt like a loss. And I think a weak-minded team would have let that rattle them, and maybe being dejected would have been a negative, and going into the next night maybe would have sucked the life out of us. But I think by that point we had really realized how good of a hockey team we'd become and how confident we were. And even though we had won 4-3, guys feeling dejected, I think, was a good thing for us, because we really realized that we kind of let a couple goals slip there, and we should have put them away when we could have. And what a response the next night. Guys came out flying, and we went into a barn that we haven't had much success in well, especially this season. And I tell you one thing, credit to our guys. I think we were miles ahead of them that night, and we really outclassed them in every aspect of the game, and it was nice to see. And again, when we won that, the looks on guys' face, and the support we had in Dundee was amazing. I mean, I'm not sure if they officially announced it, and I'm sure they claimed there was more Dundee fans, but I don't know. I'd like to see a head count on that one, because I think we might outnumbered them fan wise, and that was a big help in us winning that weekend. Guys were excited all week, especially I mean, everyone was, don't get me wrong, and I was happy for everyone, but especially the guys that have been here from day one in the Elite League, and even the local guys that have always been a part of the Fife Flyers, and a couple of them have been able to get down and watch the playoff weekend and see the type of spectacle that it is, and seeing how excited some of those guys were was good to see. And we got down there on the Friday, and went for a meal and threw our gear in the dressing room, and just really got prepared for the game, and as much as we could. Obviously the team wasn't accustomed to playing 1 o'clock in the afternoon games, but I think it was a good thing, actually. Just get down there, don't have much time to think about it, get a good night's sleep, get up, have some breakfast, and get on the ice. So it was good, and I tell you, man, we played some good hockey. As good a hockey as we played all season. We made it tough on a very good team, and I think during some parts of the game, I think we were outplaying them, and some parts they had us on edge, which is understandable. They were a good squad, but I don't want to say lucky goal, but a bit of a quick play there off a face-off, and speaking to the D-man and speaking to Reegs, I mean, the amount of bodies that were in front of the net and how that puck got through was unbelievable, and just found a seam and found a way in. And we pushed and pushed in the third period there and played some great hockey, but just couldn't find a way past their D and Murphy in the net. And what, just came up a bit short, and guys were just absolutely gutted in the room. I mean, I think, I don't know if somebody said a word. Obviously dudes came in and said a few words, and then it went quiet for about 3 minutes straight, not a word. And, I kind of piped up and just said, hey, boys, hold your heads up high. It was, I was happy, the guys, because we could leave that, it sucked losing. Guys, like I said, guys were upset, but, I think guys were confident and could leave that game knowing that we played as well as we could, and we just came up a bit short and against a very good team. I don't even want to say roller coaster, because there wasn't many ups and downs. It was just a big down and then a big up. obviously, like it's been well documented, our struggles to score goals for so long just baffled us. And you know what? Thankfully, in February there, we found a little bit of a spark, and you know, who really can have an answer to that? You know, it's, you know, we can say, well, we switched some things around. You know, players can say this, that, and you know, at the end of the day, it was the players. I mean, they just, for whatever reason, started clicking and started scoring some goals, and we just took off after that, which was, like I said, it was great to be a part of. And you know, right till the end of the season, just a complete high. I mean, one of the best runs I've ever been a part of. And you know, I think at the end of the year, everyone had a great feeling. And you know what, progressing further into season 4 for this club, I think it's vital that we bring back a core of guys from this year's club, and retain those guys, and then build around them. I mean, it's you know, at the end of the day, you can say at the end of the day, okay, we finished 7th, so we still need upgrades. But by the end of the season, we were one of the better clubs in the country now. And saying that, you know, the likes of Sheffield, you know, the likes of Nottingham, Cardiff, Coventry, they're going to be stronger next year. They're going to come back. You know, it's very rare to see them struggle 2 seasons in a row, and they're going to come back stronger. So you know, there's definitely some areas where we can improve and get better, and you know, we've had a lot of meetings and discussions to kind of target where we will upgrade in certain areas, and you know, hopefully we can bring in a couple guys, or maybe, you know, who knows how many more, but that can come in and kind of click with the current group of guys that hopefully we can bring back in and get along and just hit the ground running at the start of the season, and not fall so far behind and have to just play the rest of the year uphill. You know, I think that run really left guys with good feelings, and guys enjoy their time here. I mean, guys enjoying their time here has never been an issue in Fife. Maybe except the first season, the first half. But you know, even then we had guys that still enjoyed it, and it was a bit of a tester season. But you know, we've progressed on and off the ice in so many ways, and you know, you're not going to change everything overnight. But you know, going into season 4, I am confident that we'll be able to attain at least some of these guys, and you know, have a core of players with the Brits as well, which is very important. You've seen how vital they were down the stretch for us, and you know, get some guys to come in and like I said, kind of mold in with that group of guys, and have a core to build around.